Hello, everybody, and welcome to Duel number 2 for Jackal Racing League. I am joined here in the booth by Vuko.
Hello.
Another 25 laps here. This is Duel 2. This is everybody who didn't qualify as good in the qualifying. Duel 1 was the fastest cars. These are the second set of cars. Instead of 3 cars getting eliminated, we are going to have 5 cars eliminated. The field is still fairly stacked, I'd say. 7 cars eliminated.
7 cars.
Holy crap.
Wait, hang on, everybody.
7 cars make it. Okay. That makes so much more sense. I was like, holy crap.
Wow, he can't.
Yeah, he said
5 cars eliminated, everybody. Wow.
Still, still a lot. But we have, starting on the pole, wide receiver in the 23 car. I think it's the 23.
Yeah.
His paint scheme is a little questionable. That is okay. Starting in second, we have Cruiser in the 33 car. As the command to start the engines has gone out.
Wasting no time with this. Well.
In third, we have Karinga in the 48 car. Then we have Fusion Core in the 34 car. I actually qualified the 34 car. I didn't do the best, seeing as how this is Duel 2, but at least I didn't qualify last. In the 83 in third, we have...
Bolt. Or no, yeah.
Is that Bolt? Yes, it is.
Yeah, Bolt 9094, subbing in for NASCAR is awesome.
In fifth, we have Sleesher. Sleesher, I've always seen be very fast. I'm actually surprised he's in Duel 2. He might have had an issue in qualifying, or, you know what, it's Daytona. Anything can happen in qualifying. So he is in Duel 2, in the middle, in fifth. Or that is sixth, actually. We then have... Who is that?
No, it's 7th.
Who's 7th?
Starting in 7th, it's the 77's AJ Down.
Okay. There he is.
Yeah.
Behind him, we have Brian. And behind him, we have the 51 car. Teal. Then we have Super Soldier. Then we have middle lane Matt. And rounding out our field is Stampy as he spins under caution. He hits the wall.
Trouble already, the number 32 around coming off pit road.
So the issue with the number 32 is that he is currently somewhere in Africa, and his Wi-Fi is not the greatest.
Oh my god.
In qualifying, his lap was 3 minutes and 40 seconds.
Yeah.
He spun out 5 times, and at the end he could not see where he was going, and he was looking at someone's screen share. So, we'll see what he can do in the actual race here.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting topic of discussion. Some other notable things. Sleesher surprisingly starting in the second duel. He's usually one of the faster drivers, so quite a surprise to see him here. I've just been... Okay. Somebody just said what in the VC? I was wondering what that was. To a degree.
Leisher's scheme looking pretty.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Some more notable schemes. A lot of people, not a big fan of very blank cars, but I'm a big fan of Brian's car, the 9 car.
Oh, yeah. The number 9 1+ car.
Yep.
Among others. I really like that 32 scheme. It's just unfortunate it's been hammered by internet issues. That Skittles car, very nice. What else we got? There's a bug in my room. Oops. Anyways.
Get him.
Get that, John. All
right. Another honorable mention. Our co-commentator for Duel 1 is in this race. He's in the 26. He's starting out second to last. In the back there, he had issues in qualifying, spun out on his qualifying lap, but was still able to qualify ahead of Is that Super Soldier? No, not Super Soldier.
Stampy.
Stampy, that's who it was.
Now, the notable thing, 26 carrying the defunct Circuit City on board today. All right.
What is the circuit? What is Circuit City?
So it used to be this it's basically, it used to be Best Buy pretty much. Died out. That's how I can describe it.
I've never even been to a Best Buy.
Yeah. Circuit City went dust in the in the late 2000s. Anyways, one to go here to the green flag. Next wide receivers and Polar Garrett will lead them into back to start finish line to start this thing. Notable keys to the race. If you have a teammate, go with him. And my suggestion, don't be leading on the last lap. I don't think you'll be a problem this early. But things are going to get heated near the end, and you do not want to be leading the race because you can easily get knocked out of that position.
All right, coming to the green this time. The pace car pulls it underneath that double yellow line as wide receiver leads us to the restart zone. Green flag is out waving here for the first time in duel number 2 here at Daytona.
Here we go.
Amazing start for wide receiver. He thought about going high, but that bottom lane's got a much better run. He stays low.
Yep.
77 dropping back.
Well, AJ going to the back. Expectedly, he was back there during the pace laps. And already pretty big gap there between the 83 and the 33. Tough start for that outside lane.
Big pushes from the 48 already.
Yeah, he's looking outside, looking inside there. Looks like he doesn't want to waste any time getting to the front.
Oh, they're 3 wide up into the outside wall. That is Stampy. He's the one with the internet issues.
Oh, there goes the 83 to the outside. What a run for Bolt. Is he going to lead the lap? Yes, he is.
They were 3 wide there just for a moment down to the start of the trial, although the 8 car tried to make it 4 wide. He thought about it. That was Super Soldier. He did not go for it.
About to be 3 wide there. Oh, Teal almost made it 3 wide. Now it is 3 wide. Back there.
They're racing so hard.
Getting the push. It is surprising. I thought they would be mellowed out a little bit here on lap 2, but they really aren't. The 26 getting pushed below the double yellow.
They are consistently 3 wide every single lap so far.
Yeah. The front, it's a little more tame, but near the back, it's definitely where the chaos is happening. It looks like they're mellowing out here a bit.
Oh my goodness, huge run for wide receiver. Trainwreck we saw last time managing the gap the entire time, letting off on the lead, or when he was in the lead, constantly letting off. Wide receiver not exactly doing the same, as here comes Super Soldier back to his rear bumper. Never mind, here comes middle lane Matt to the inside.
Oh, look at that run from middle 8. Got help from Teal behind him. Oh, and they're going to get jumbled up a little bit. Almost turned there by Teal. Look at this run by the 26 to the outside. Going to be 2 wide for the lead here. See which line's going to have the fastest run. It looks like it's still going to be that inside line. Oh, and around to the back, the 32. Stampy around. Ah.
Car, no caution, and he's going to save it out of turn number 4.
Yeah, he's going to keep it out there on turn 4. So the 32 there, it looks like he got spun out. Should once again be reminded that he's on that African internet, so it definitely isn't easy for him at the moment. Expect to see a little bit more chaos from that car. Now back to the front. Teal pushing the ever-living Daylight out of the 23 there. That's wide receivers. We got Sleesher behind him, help from the 33. Now the 26 once again to the outside.
Making big moves. We were talking about how these drivers needed to be patient when we were in the booth, but there he goes. The biggest hypocrite there at 3 wide, 2 by 2 rows back. But wide receiver just consistently and calmly running the bottom to 51, seeming fairly patient.
Oh, there he goes. He's got the push. Polar Garrett giving Teals the push and coming to the line. He is going to lead that lap. We'll see if he can get up in front of the 23. He's got help on the outside. Still can't quite clear him. But behind them again, 3 wide there between Sleesher, middle lane Matt, and Karinga.
He's going to get him on the back straightaway.
Here comes middle lane push, and Teal to the lead for the first time today. A couple different lap leaders, but now looks like Wide receiver's consistent hold on the field is finally waned out. Now he's going to look to the inside again on that 51 car. Got help from that incredibly fast inside line there. And is he going to be able to clear him? No, he's keeping it to the inside. 51's going to get a bit more help here in a moment. Middle lane Matt leading that inside the middle lane. And now the outside. They are 3 wide for the lead almost. And the 23 is going to get the push from Sleesher, and he's going to take the lead back once again. 51 slowly starting to fade out on that outside line.
Middle lane Matt trying to make it still work on the outside lane. He's been putting really aggressive moves, trying to get to the front. I think what he needs to do is just ride on the bottom. I think that's what a lot of these drivers need to do, but they are 3 wide, 2 rows deep back there.
Yeah, pack racing has been the question so far. See if that will continue throughout. I think it will. That 51's getting squiggly out on that outside line there.
They go.
Oh! Around goes Teal into the wall. He's going to keep it stable. And no caution, obviously. And there's that 32 already. Stampy making his way back up to the front. He's jumped up into 3rd place right there. Well, he might try to look to get past Sleesher. He doesn't have help on the outside at the moment. Middle lane Matt trying to start up that line back there, but he can't quite do it.
Wi-Fi's working just well enough. Sleesher looks high, stays low. Huge run on the inside lane. Everybody's bumpers touching.
Ooh. All right, NASA jumped out of there. He almost took the 34 with him. Sleesher now looking outside. Can't quite get a run up there.
As Teal gets the black flag.
Oh.
For pitting, or he needs to pit. He's got damage.
Oh. So you're going to see that 51 coming in a minute. The 32 up in a second.
Tries to go low underneath the apron.
Oh, what happened? Stampy's is he having more trouble? He's all the way back there in the grass, and he's coming back up, almost spins in front of the field. Back up to the front. Wide receiver still in the lead. Sleesher trying to open up that outside. He's got help from the 33, pushing him again. 2 wide for the lead here, 2 lines.
Super Soldier on that cutoff between making it into the 500 and not. But here comes middle lane Matt finally down to the inside and not the outside.
3 wide back there. Give wide receivers a chance to get up in front. And around goes Sleesher hitting the wall up there. He's gonna keep it straight there.
Matt looking high. He's got help from Super Soldier.
And you get a run. That outside hasn't quite worked for middle lane trying to get past wide receivers. Last couple laps, see if he can try again. Keeping it straight at the moment. Oh, Super Soldier almost got Bolt's front there.
He thought about it. He didn't have enough speed. He did not go for it. Does not want to get pushed out of line too early. He just got up to the front. Does not want to give it up.
No. Middle lane's still looking wherever he can to try and get past the 23. Oh! Wide receivers
23 down pit road. We saw last time these drivers probably could split this race in half, but last time they split it into thirds with fuel.
Yeah. And wide receiver still had a decent amount of fuel left, so interesting call there. Middle lane still got about, I have to assume, a little bit of a tank left. Tires are still looking decent for him. Now it's middle lane Matt and Super Soldier, the 2 4s controlling the field. Another one there in Bolt in the 83.
Leading the field for the first time today. No takers this time around either. That's going to be very bad for
wide receivers, isn't it?
Yeah, for wide receiver.
Yeah.
No help off of pit road.
Probably just going to have to wait for either a caution to come off or the rest of the field to cycle through there, but he's not going to have as much speed as these guys in the pack. Seems like these guys have mellowed out a little here on lap 11. Middle lane Matt still in the lead. Pretty much one line there other than Zayden trying to start an outside. Oh, Super Soldier almost pushes Matt out of the way.
Huge run, though.
Super Soldier looking outside. You might try to go for the lead here. An interesting decision to make there.
They are now still very single file. Super Soldier pushing Matt about 2.5 car lengths out farther than the rest of the field. Make that more. Make that 3 or 4.
Wow. Now, those Fords are known to get up there once they get into those tandems, so very interesting discussion there. We've seen it in real life, now we're seeing it here in Jackal. And Karinga almost shoving Bolt out of the way. Here comes the run for that 83.
Yeah, big run all the way back up to the bump where the 8 car behind middle lane Matt. They're going to stay low. They're going to keep with them.
Yeah. Going to lap 13 here, about halfway through this.
Into the outside wall goes
the
83.
A little bit split up. This should get more interesting.
That was Bolt into the outside wall.
We've seen the 48 having sporadic runs there, so that was definitely one of them that knocked the 83 out of the way. He's going to look outside on Super Soldier. Doesn't look like there's a passing lane quite yet. There's a lap car they seem to be approaching. I'm trying to figure out who that is. That's Teals. Served that penalty moments ago. So lap traffic should come into question in a short while here. Still a decent amount of fuel on these cars. Probably another 4 to 5 laps before they have to come in.
14, we already saw one pit stop by this lap last duel. Still only one car wide receiver has been down pit road. Or maybe 2. As we see, a lot of cars are actually catching. We're catching 4 cars of lap traffic here. There might have been pitters that I didn't see.
I believe that 32 car was one of them. He was having issues a few moments ago. So, assuming no caution comes out, it looks like we'll be having a bit of a lap traffic problem. Karinga's going to look to the inside of Super Soldier. Couldn't make the move there. He definitely got to his quarter panel there. I can tell you for a fact, Sleesher is a lap down.
Oh, one car, one of the lap cars all the way down.
That's the 32 again. Is he going to come back up? Oh, dear Lord. Stampy in front of the field. Oh, God almighty damn. Up in front of the field. The caution is out. The 32 has an internet spike, and his race has been turned upside down. 26 involved. Karinga as well. Huge
that
crash.
All started on the first straightaway. He lost it coming out of the tri-oval. He went down all the way through the grass, came back up on the track, and for the leaders, they had nowhere to go. That did collect. That's got to take Matt out of it. He's got to have some bad damage. We're going to take a look at that. No damage for Matt.
Stampy's still up and over as well. I believe he just completely lagged out there. Now look at it.
Stampy with wheel alignment damage. As we are red flag, red flag, red flag.
Under caution here on lap 16. Actually, the red flag currently out. Stampy now controlling the lead of the race. Another Chevy up there behind him in the 33. That is Polar Garrett. So, looks like they're going to let the lap cars come back up to the lead back here. Nope. Sleesher just casually spinning out in front of everybody. Have some notable radio comms a moment ago. TLX, who served that penalty a moment ago, stating that he was shaking in the car, that he was that nervous racing in this field. So take note of that. These guys are definitely a little more ruthless than what we saw in Duel 1.
Much so. However, it has been a much more aggressive. There's been a lot more cars going around. However, there's been a lot less cautions. We'll see how that plays out, especially more later in the race.
Yep.
We're going to see every car down pit road here, I believe. I'm not sure if they'll be able to make it to the race after, or be able to make it to the end of the race after they pit here, but it's only going to be, I believe we have 9 laps to go.
Yep. I've heard moments ago that Jackal has discussed that if this happens again, they will bench the 32 or park the 32 car.
Bench the 32.
Yeah.
I wouldn't blame him. I would have benched him after that one right there.
Yeah. Still in pit row, the 32. Huge damage on that Skittle Dips car after that incident. But the show must go on. Brian Nassa has the lead moment. And it looks like we've got about 9 cars on the lead lap here.
Currently, middle lane Matt on the cutoff after that accident.
Yeah. A lot of really talented drivers below that cutoff, including Teal and Sleesher. I believe Sleesher is still a lap down. But yeah, so let's see who's going to come into pit road here. You can expect it to be the whole field. A lot of these guys were running really low on fuel there in that pack. So let's find out. Looks like the 33, 34, and 77 are assured. Brian taking a second there. And it looks like everybody outside of the number 23 coming in here.
Yeah, Brian was on 250 milliliters of fuel.
Yeah. Let's see who gets out first. Here they come into pit road. It looks like, oh, Bolt missed his pit stall there. That's going to be a huge delay. Ryan's...
Stampy is getting his lap back.
Wow. Interesting decision there from Jackal, but we'll see how that fares out if his internet has another spike there. Looks like Brian was out first, followed by Polar Garrett. And then Zaydenkor actually got out in... No, not Zaydenkor. Who's that? Stampy. It's going to be second. Yeah, it was Aiden who got out third. Hearing the voices again. Oopsie.
Oopsies.
Yeah.
We're going to take a look at wide receiver. He pit a long time before everyone else. He's at 970 milliliters of fuel.
Yeah.
I'm not sure he's going to make it to the end. I think everyone else might be able to make it there.
Yeah.
But I don't think they'll be able to.
Yeah, I think wide receivers is gambling on another caution coming out, but
I think he's going to be right about that. I definitely think there's going to be another caution. However, that does not mean that everyone else is going to pit. He might still go to the back.
Absolutely. But if you've seen anything, these guys have been able to cycle through pretty quickly. But I feel like once wide receivers gets up into that lead, it's hard to get past him. So that should be another notable thing we'll be seeing here in these next couple of laps. It's going to be 2 to green here. We will restart with about 6 to go, I believe. 7 to go.
The choose cone next time around.
I think middle lane Matt is going to the back.
Sure why. Did he miss his pit stall?
I know Bolt did. I don't know if middle lane did, but we're hearing over the radios that he's going to the back. Yes, it looks like it. He's going to be ahead of Sleesher. Or no, I don't think he will. So, pit lane is now closed. Choose cone this time by. Let's take a quick look at your leaders. Wide receiver currently leading the race. That Chevy's been at the front most of the day. Made an interesting pit decision on that last green flag cycle. And he's got another Chevy behind him in Brian Nass's space. He's been all around the field today, but he was up at the front as that caution came out. And that 9 is known to make big moves late in the race, so we'll see if that happens again. And currently sitting in third, another Chevy of Polar Garrett. Started this race in second, now pretty much back to where he started. 33's been giving a lot of pushes on the outside. Something definitely that should go, should be noted there. So we'll see what happens with that when he comes to the choose cone. So 3 Chevys currently leading the field. And currently sitting in that cutoff position is Super Soldier in the number 8. So
We've
we'll
seen
see
Super
eventually.
Soldier on that cutoff a lot of times this race, probably pooping his pants this whole time, trying to make it up there.
Yeah.
Shoes cone.
Here they come to the choose cone. Looks like Zayden will line up first on the outside. AJ and Karinga following him.
As we see a lot of drivers neglect the use of the top lane once again. Not as bad as how much they were in Duel 1, as we saw at one point only one car went up to the high lane.
Yeah.
But definitely a lot of bottom lane love.
Absolutely. But a lot of these guys, like Zayden, if you see the opportunity on the outside, why not go for it? And that's what he's going to be doing here as they come to the line.
I would love to see that 34 win this one, as he is once again, the driver that I qualified into the race.
Yeah.
So, if he wins this, then obviously it's because of me.
Yeah. A lot of guys who have subs running for them, watching patiently. And apparently somebody didn't do a wave around lap. That's what Jackal was saying.
Would have been teal.
Interesting. All right. Gonna ignore that.
Yes, we will.
So another notable thing to watch out for, Stampy. I don't know where he is. Oh, he's still on pit road. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say like, oh, if he's gonna be in the pack, watch out for that internet. But oh wow,
Off, luckily.
so he's not getting a second chance. His day is done. Stampy is going to miss the Jackal Daytona race. I haven't actually been told what it's called.
I've been calling it the 500, but who knows if it's a 500.
Who knows? Who knows? Anyways, pace car coming in here. Going to be X wide receivers and Zayden Core leading them to the front. We're back to the start-finish line, and here they come. Here we go. Green flag back in the air. About 6 laps to go here, I believe.
Yeah, 6 laps to go as they head down into turns number 1 and 2. Wide receiver on that bottom lane a little bit ahead, but that outside lane has no help. They're going to get all the way back up to wide receiver's bumper, and he's going to keep it.
Paula Garrett also pushing Brian Nassa down there. There you go again. The inside lane love working out pretty well. Oh, look at the 8 car getting it 3 wide. Going to give the 9 car a push.
He didn't even mean to do that. Middle lane Matt gave him such a big
Brian's
push.
getting pushed out of the way. And here he comes back up the track to the outside. They're 3 wide again. And around goes Brian Nassa space into the wall. And all the way around into the wall as well. Karinga, the caution is out.
On the race back, middle lane Matt blocking Sleesher to the inside as wide receiver is going to be able to keep it.
Wow. Brian
Big
Nassa
crowd.
space and Super Soldier getting a little mixed up there. And it brings out our second caution of the day. No question, Brian Nassa space will not be happy about that.
When we go green, it's going to be a 2-lap shootout. Not sure anyone's going to come down pit road. Let's take a look at wide receiver's field. He's got 732. I think that should be enough to make it there, especially if he just kind of rolls around under caution real easy, as we are having a red flag. No, we're not. We're waiting for the pace car.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this is exactly what wide receivers was waiting for, and he's got it. So it's going to be a green-white checkered, as far as we're concerned, for the win.
Once again, we talked about how you don't want to be in the lead, coming to the white flag. However, let's talk about wide receiver. No one's been able to get around him when he's in the lead. He's great at keeping the bottom. No one's able to get to his inside. He can take a push. He's been moving really nicely. So the outside lane has not been able to get around him. What do you think wide receiver's chances are of staying up front and taking this win?
I'd be pretty confident in him. He's been really good at the front. I think the only car that was able to get past him, I believe, was that, who was it? It wasn't the 26. Doesn't matter, attention to detail there. He was able to, he's only been passed by 1 car. He's made the right decisions on pit road. I think in that last lap, it'll be a little more aggressive by the other cars to get past him, but for now, it looks very positive if you are X wide receivers.
Once again, looking at his fuel, now down to 690. He just needs to roll it around under caution.
Yeah.
What I like to do is I like to let the person behind me push me. I just let off. And then they usually push me. But it doesn't really work with these. You don't really want to make a lot of contact under pacing, because there's always a chance you could get damage.
Yep. Another notable thing, middle lane Matt wasn't very faithful to him. So we'll see if he takes the inside lane, tries to get past him on the restart. They will come to the choose cone this time, I believe. It's working for... Interesting.
It was working for me.
Yeah, it's the telemetry is apparently having issues, but it's working for the both of us. So
yeah, I like looking at it.
Oh.
Wah, wah.
All right.
Man, they not letting me have any fun.
No. All right. Quick update for the potential football fans watching. The Champions League final currently 0-0 at halftime in London. And I'll just give it for this. Dortmund has been playing a lot better than a lot of people expected. So we'll keep you an update on that. But I believe if you're watching this, you'll be able to catch the second half. This race is coming to an end. And here they come to the choose cone. You can expect a lot of them to be hugging that inside line. I wouldn't be surprised if Zayden tried the outside again. It didn't quite work for him last time, but...
Yeah, I think we're going to see a lot more to the outside this time than we did last time.
Ooh! Lane almost made the decision there. Super Soldier is going to lead them on the outside. Bolt coming with him. Bolt was in the cutoff there, so whatever spots you can get, absolutely.
They're going to have to push real hard on the outside lane. Only 3 cars went up there. I was totally wrong when I said I think we're going to see more.
No.
I stand
top
corrected.
4 decided, top 5, I believe, decided to take the inside. It's just been the faster lane. So sitting in the cutoff right now will be Zayden Core. He's been all around the field today. We haven't really seen him at the front all that much.
No.
So we'll see if that decision can benefit him, get him into this race. Brian Nassa is able to catch all the way back up. Not quite to the front, but not quite out. And another notable thing, this does not count as a green-white checkered. One of the 3 attempts we've been given, this does not count as one.
One driver got out of his car and was riding on his hood down the back straightaway. He was able to get back into his car.
Wow.
That's a little crazy.
It's an incredible wheel, man. You have to wonder.
Yeah. It's like when Dale Earnhardt sat on his window and cleaned his windshield.
Shades of Dale.
Shades of Dale Earnhardt. Coming out of turn 4 for the final time, the pace car is going to go down underneath the double yellow line.
What is
It is
Brian
Super
Nass's pace
Soldier and wide receiver coming to the green this time.
And
Green
here we
flag.
go again. Green flag back in the air. Green-white checkered at the Daytona Duels. It's 2 laps to go. Sorry.
Great run for Super Soldier. Not going to be enough as that inside lane pulls.
Oh, look at that 26. What a run. Super Soldier's able to sneak in there to the inside line.
I don't know how he did that. There was not enough room for a car there. The 23 to the outside for the first time this race is going to have a good enough run to get back to the inside. Super Soldier blocking Sleesher all the way low. Here comes the 34 on the outside. Middle lane match is sitting at second.
The other Toyota trying to go with him here. He doesn't. If he's going down, he doesn't want him to go down with him. Whatever that means. Oh, sorry.
Matt with a big run out of turn number 4.
Oh, look at that run by the Fords! To the outside, middle lane, Matt's going to go to the lead. Coming to the white flag this time by.
Middle lane, Matt, your leader. He's going to go high. Here comes Super Soldier down to the bottom. He's going to get back in line.
And then pushing that 23 down. Oh, around they go in the back. The 83 is going to keep it straight. The 33, Polar Garrett around. Can he keep it straight? No, he can't. Teal around in the back as well. That is the end of their chances to make it to the 500.
Here comes Super Soldier to the bumper of middle lane Matt with help from Sleesher. More cars coming in the back. Middle lane Matt, your leader, entering turn number 3. Everyone running the bottom to the inside of Sleesher. That is... that is wide receiver.
Wide receivers. Here they come to the line. The two Fords leading them. Here comes Sleesher to the outside.
Run to the
Super
outside.
Soldier to the inside. Oh my goodness!
I'm
What
not
a
sure who got
finish! Who got it? Are they gonna give it? It looked like Super Soldier from my angle, and it looks
Middle-aged
like
Matt tried to block the high side, then he went back down to the low side. There was not enough room for a car there. Spun Super Soldier around, but I think Super Soldier got in front of him just barely.
I believe Super Soldier got him by a hair.
We're
Looks
going to
like,
stop on the back, and we're going to review that.
Yeah, and it looks like Bolt is the cutoff driver. At the moment, AJ, Karinga, Teal, and Polar Garrett are eliminated. Yeah, it's 5 cars. Yeah. Let's have another look at this. It was completely neck and neck between the two Fords there. They were both suddenly the cars to beat at the front. All right. Let me have a look.
To the line.
Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way.
It cut right before the line. But yeah, I do believe Super Soldier might have gotten that. We're going to get another look here. Middle lane Matt saw Sleesher coming on the high side. He decided to try to go high. Almost completely forgot about Super Soldier having a run right below him. He tries to go low. Tries to cut him off. Couldn't quite do it. Oh, we can't really see at the line.
Yep, I just had a look at it too. It looks like Super Soldier had a nose on him. That's what I'm seeing.
That's what I think. I think so.
Yeah. It's an incredible finish. It definitely looks like Super Soldier. Have another look at it.
The angle that we have been provided, it's a little difficult to see.
Yeah. Not quite on the line, these cameras, but as far as we can see, it looks like the 26 is just a little bit... The rear of the 26 is just slightly behind that of the 8. Well, let's find out if the gamble Super Soldier took was successful. Took a late gamble there.
If we can get another angle of that.
We can, absolutely. Wow. Absolute chaos at the end here. Oh, looks like according to several drivers, it seems like Super Soldier is your winner.
It did look like it.
Yeah. What we can confirm is Bolt, I believe, was the final car to make it in as the cutoff.
Means AJ down, Karinga, Teal, Cruiser, Stampy Cat, and I believe Petez was in the last race. I don't think he was in this race.
Think he wasn't in this race.
Yeah, so Stampy, Cruiser, Teal, Karinga, and AJ down have not made it into the Jackal Daytona. I don't know, 500, but
yeah,
the Jackal Daytona race, they have not made it in.
They
have
not
transferred.
Missed it. That's brutal for a lot of these guys, especially Teal. He was really nervous. He was really hoping to make it in. You got to feel for the kid. That is brutal. Huge success there as well for Bolt, who had to sub in for the 38 today. He gets him into that race.
I believe Super Soldier was ahead, but he was forced down underneath the yellow line. And official call, Super Soldier is our winner here for the duel, or here for Duel 2 at Jackal Daytona. Middle lane Matt is going to get second.
Wow. There was the discussion there whether he got forced down, but at the moment it looks like it will be Matt in second. And Super Soldier, after that gamble taking the outside lane on the restart, it has paid off. He is your winner for duel number 2.
Amazing moves by him. He was barely able to get it into the inside lane there. He squeezed a gap that wasn't even there, and it worked. So
it worked.
Yeah, great run for Super Soldier. Definitely deserving of that win.
And I'm sure his team owner, Smart Coder, will be really excited about that one.
We're going to get Super Soldier in here.
See what he has to say after that victory today.
Let's see, where are you, Super Soldier?
Where is it? That's Roger Roach, isn't it?
Is it? You can pull him
It
in.
has the 8. Here, let me see. Oh, it won't move me. Oh, it is. All right, here we go.
Hey, Super Soldier,
Oh,
up in the booth, you got us.
yeah, I got you.
Amazing run there at the end. You took the chance and took the high side on that restart. Tell us
Yeah.
how that worked out for you and how you were able to get into the inside lane there at the end.
I was regretting my choices going into that restart. We all race, all duel long. We were seeing the high lane crap out on restarts, and I was really thinking, what have I done to myself? But I got some great teammates. I got Matt, and he was sitting in P2, and Sleesher, good friend. They let me in, and that's really what saved me. They let me in, and I was able to work with Matt and Sleesher, and we took it to the end. And I was just in that position, sitting right behind Matt, and he went up high to block Sleesher, and I got a huge run from behind. Just an awesome finish, man. I loved it.
Just barely inches ahead. When you won, did you know you won, or was it? Was
Hell
it a little
no.
confusing?
I had no idea who had it. I had no idea.
Yeah, very close finish. 0 point or yeah, it says 0.01.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Yeah.
no, 001, but it was much less than that. I'm gonna guess it was probably more like 0.001.
Gosh.
Because it was definitely not a whole tenth.
No.
Incredibly close there.
Closer.
So you managed to make it in, but also with the win, do you think your team owner, I believe it's Smart Coder, will be proud of that win for you?
Oh, 100%. He's proud of the entire team. Smart Coder has put together a wonderful team, as you can tell. We've got a great shot at definitely winning the race. 5 drivers in, I believe. The entire team is in.
Oh
and,
yeah, that'll do it.
I'm really proud of those guys too. So
Shades of RFK, definitely, or Roush Fenway, old Roush Fenway, if you know what I mean. Do you have any more questions?
no, but I got a comment myself. Amazing commentating from you guys. Watched it back.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Loved it.
It's our honor, absolutely.
Any sponsors or anyone else you would like to
Shout
shout
out to Smart Coder, obviously, team owner.
Yeah.
Putting this together and giving me a ride. Awesome. And Sleesher as well. He's even though he's not a teammate, he's a great driver and someone who will help you on the racetrack regardless.
Yep.
And that's about it. Thank you guys.
Well, great run for you today. Winner here for duel number 2. That puts you into the 500. We wish you the best of luck
50.
in 50?
50.
250.
Oh, okay.
That makes a lot more sense. The
Daytona
Jackal
250.
Daytona 250. We wish you the best of luck, and the best of luck for you and your teammates.
Thank you guys. Can't wait to watch the race back and hear the awesome commentary.
All right.
Have a good night.
You too.
Enjoy yourself, brother. Go enjoy this. All right.
That was Super Soldier in the number 8 car, your winner here for duel number 2. I believe
Yep.
it is time to wrap up duel number 2's broadcast. Thank you for anyone who came out. Thank you for all the drivers who participated and qualified. Very sorry for anyone who could not make it into the Jackal Daytona 250. But there's always next season, as well as always next race that you can make it in.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing racing that we saw here today, both in Duel 1 and Duel 2. Great finishes for both, big wrecks. Very excited to see what we get to see in the Rio 250.
Yep. With that being said, this is me and Clone Trooper, and we are signing off from Daytona. Good evening, everybody, or good night, everybody.
Good night.
It's still afternoon. Yeah. All right. Good night from Daytona.
Sick. Yeah, good.
Awesome.
Good job, man.
That was